Okay, I have another question here from Chris Lyons. Desert Island Discs, you can only have 5 albums. What would they be and why? Ooh, it'll probably change, you know, from time to time, and I'm thinking hard here. Albums I would really, I think, pick. Be Are You Experienced by Hendrix, because I still think it's a genius album. It was a ground-breaking album, sound-wise and playing-wise. It was probably partly accidental, sound-wise, because I don't think anyone at the time, Chas Chandler or Hendrix, were exactly happy about it. But I just think it's an incredible album. Another album, let me think. Another album I would have to have it be another side of Bob Dylan. Chimes of Freedom and My Back Pages. Whoa, blow me away totally. I would also, I think, have to have Black and Blue by the Stones, because I think it is just, I really like it, great grooves. It's just a great album and an enjoyable album to me. I can always hear different things in it because it has their interesting way of playing as a band. And actually as an incredibly old-fashioned band. I really like that. Other albums, I don't think I'll have any Gillan albums or Bernie albums in there because I've heard too many of them too many times. But of course you can. Let me think. I suppose also I would like to have Carmen and Burana, Carl Orff, because it's just an entertaining album to me. I love it. And lastly, what would I have? I'm thinking either a ZZ Top album like De Guelo or a blues album, the Muddy Waters Chess Sessions. I think I'd have that. But if you ask me again in a week's time, it'll be different albums. I'm fickle. Thank you. Okay, here's another question from Chris Fodden. Pledge music is very DIY, a punk ethos. Who are or were your punk influences? And do you miss the colourful haircuts at the gigs these days? To answer the last question first, Chris, colourful hair. There's some people who turn up who have colourful hair. I do miss the hair at the gigs though these days. I've got to say, there's quite a lot of bald heads these days, so hey, that's life. I suppose to me the big influence in terms of punk was the Pistols. And you know, again, I don't know if the Pistols actually were a punk band. They, you know, always described themselves as a rock and roll band, and I think that that's true. I mean, to me, I thought they were just awesome and still do great records, EMI, Bodies, all of that stuff. It's just fantastic. Through them, I kind of came to Iggy. I love Iggy. He's just like a one-off and a true genius, you know. There was kind of points that I liked some of the Clash and various other bands, the Boys and stuff like that. But a lot of the other bands I always thought the Damned. A lot of the other bands I always thought were patchy, probably including me. But because it was like it turned into this thing of everybody playing everything too fast, you know, and I wasn't actually too keen on all that, you know, but to me, you know, if you play the Pistols tracks, they're perfect speed, you know, they groove, they're great. And yeah, I mean, I thought the best thing about that whole period was the ethos. And I've always tried to preserve that. It's I don't really get off on the kind of the man up here, you know, telling everyone how it ought to be. And I suppose I've spent my life avoiding that, and it's been, you know, hard at times and easier at other times. It's an awful lot more easy now because all of the men are out of jobs now, so it's you know, there is no longer really a patriarchal music industry, and I think that that's an improvement. I think it's tough on young bands because it's hard for them to get a leg up, because you need, you know, people like Amateur or Leonard Chess or all of those type of people, Chris Stamp, whoever. And really, those people have left the building, and they left the building a long time ago. So it's been pretty hard, I think. It became very corporate and accountant based, and then after they stopped making enough money, they all became bankers, you know. Hey, I'm happy to be here, you know. It's about the music, not about the money. And Pledge being a punk thing, it enables someone like me to take the time to record an album and pay everyone who plays on it, and that's great. Thank you, Chris. That's it for now. I have tons of other questions I have to answer, but I also have an album to record, so I have to get back to that. Please keep them coming in, and I'll be happy to answer them. It'll take a period of time because some of them are not, you know, yes or no answers. But please keep them coming, and I'll try and answer everything I can. Thank you all. Cheers. Bye.